All right, hey team, welcome to our Wednesday night call. If you just hopped on, you missed our rehearsal, but don't you worry. You'll find out soon enough. So tonight, it's not a training, and I know somebody's like, are you going to be talking about Jesus? I just meant I'm bringing the energy. Y'all know me. Like, I'm not religious. I'll never talk religion, even if I was. But before I dive into tonight's call, I have a couple of announcements really quickly, and then I'll dive into the content. And I have slides, and I have notes, and I have journals, and I have planners. I don't know who I've become, but I'm liking it. So first things first, guys, the free Morning Meltdown 100 preview workout is on Monday, the 24th. 1 day only. I feel like a lot of people aren't talking about this, and you need to be talking about this. It's for 1 day only. They don't have to have a bot account. If they just go to Beachbody On Demand, it'll be on the front screen. This is a great time to collect emails, so you can email them when the sneak peek is open, when you can email them when the program is available. It's for 1 day only, Monday the 24th, Beachbody On Demand. It'll be on the loading screen. I saw that Ember did a story on it earlier today with a poll, which was great. I'm going to do a Google form so I can collect emails. Do how you want. Just make sure you guys are talking about it. And I know you guys may be like, well, I don't know how to talk about it because obviously I haven't done the program. You can share any videos I've done. You can share that I've been a part of the program. You can share other testimonials from other coaches. But that is Monday only. And you guys can all try it too. So I think that's pretty cool. So you guys can see. I will say it's going to be hard to tell from like one workout if you're going to like the program. But I am a true believer that every coach should try every single program at least once, because the program you love, coaches may not connect with. I remember one coach was like, I love UV2. I'm like, no thanks, which is cool. But not a lot of people may connect with UV2, but people may connect with MM100. So that's that. We do have a coach sneak peek, guys. Last time I didn't do it because literally no one posted about it and no one added anybody. So I canceled it and I just chatted with my people on my own. So the sneak peek is June 24th to June 26th. When I say invite, I don't mean just send out personal message. You should be posting about it on your Insta story. You should be making a general Facebook, Instagram post about it. Last time I did the sneak peek, Emily and myself, Nicole, a couple of us had people in there. We had 7 coaches sign up out of 30 prospects. That's a pretty good ratio. You guys should be inviting to the sneak peeks. It's on the calendar, so don't say I didn't warn you about it when it was on the calendar that I uploaded to the group on June 3rd. So that is the 24th. And then starting on July 1st, which happens to also be a Monday, Morning Meltdown 100 is available to coaches only to order. You have from the 1st to the 16th to get your hands on it before customers do. And the reason they do that is, one, you'll get some of the sample workouts so you can start posting about it on your stories. You can start sharing about it on Facebook. And then you can also get your materials in so you can also share those with your prospects. It comes with like a really cool book. There is a ton of training in the Beachbody Champions page, guys. So make sure that you are watching those training videos. And then the past team call I did a couple weeks ago, I talked about some ideas that I did. I put up a post earlier today. I would edit it. Mine says 100 only because like I'm in the test group. And if we're gonna be honest, I felt like 2 people fill out the form. Cool. Don't compare yourself to other coaches, right? But I like forms because, one, if you look at the form that I made and y'all can copy and paste that, it gives them the pricing. It gives them their programs to choose from everywhere. So I don't have to beat around the bush for them to tell me I don't want to do it or I don't want to afford it or X, Y, and Z reason. Okay. So those are our announcements. So if you guys don't know, that means you either don't follow me on social media or you don't follow me on social media. I went to a personal development conference this weekend. What? First off, I truly believe, unless you are not a Rachel Hollis fan, everybody needs to go to one of her conferences once in their life. Jenny was also there, so I'm pretty sure Jenny can vouch for me as well. There was 2 other coaches that were there that aren't on the call. I will be going again. I will absolutely, without a doubt, be going again next year. I got so much from it. I think often if you've been to summits before, that's what you think of as trainings. And this wasn't a business training. Yeah, you could put nuggets towards your business, but what I got out of it was for myself. What I got out of it was to grow as a person, to grow as a leader, to grow as a mom, to grow as a wife, just to grow as me. And it's only been 5 days and I'm making changes, like getting up at 6:15 in the morning to journal, like, who am I? But everybody should get to some sort of personal development conference once in their life. And if Rachel Hollis is someone you enjoy, get to her. She speaks to me. So I am not doing a training. I am going to share tidbits of what I All right, now that I got your attention, Taylor's like, what the hell? Because she wasn't on when we did the practice run. Okay, so now that I got your guys' attention, I don't do PD. I really don't, Kayla. I'm starting in little tiny baby steps. So I do have slides for tonight, guys, okay? All right, because I'm a visual learner. So I wanted to do slides, and I hope you guys take notes and use the chat box throughout. Sorry, Taylor. Use the chat box. I would love to hear your guys's, what your takeaways are, any chat that you guys do together. Okay, I'm out of breath from my little dancing. Imagine doing that like all the time this weekend. It was insane. All right, so the title of this call is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that whole like dance concept came from Mel Robbins. I think she's the one that did the 5, 4, I think she's the one that does the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like make a decision, says it. So Rachel says she does this because if you've ever been to any sort of conference before, that by the third hour, you're like slumped in your seat, like getting really tired. And so this was like her way of getting you pumped up. All right, guys, can you see these slides? Kayla, you're the only one on my screen. Are we good? All right, so I took so many notes, guys, so many notes, but I'm going to share tidbits. I'm going to share from my heart. It's going to have stuff to do with Beachbody. But I'm just going to share. So every single day is the best day to show up and be the best version of yourself. And this was a quote that we got this like really cool workbook, but it's so true. Like, every single day, you have a chance to reinvent yourself. You have a chance to change what you didn't like from the day before, the week before. You have a chance to wake up and start over every single day. And I think sometimes we take those little things for granted, like the app that we were able to wake up today, that we are living and breathing today. And I'm going to sound morbid for a second, but there's somebody in our test group. She woke up on Friday. Her mom passed away unexpectedly out of the blue. And that's like a crazy thing to think of, like today, this call right now could be the very last call that you get to have, the very last breath that you get to get. So wake up every single day with the intentions and the heart to be the very best version of yourself. Nobody else can do that for you. Not your spouse, not your partner, not your job. It is up to you. And I'm a firm believer, and I've said this on my story so many times. Nobody is in charge of your mood. You choose to let the things around you affect you. You choose to let your coworker put you in a bad mood, and now you're going to start a ripple effect and you're going to get everybody else in a bad mood. You allow a certain situation to cloud your vision and set the tone for the rest of the day. You let somebody who cut you off in traffic on the way to work to put you in a pissy mood. Why are you giving them control of your day? Every single day is the day to show up and be the best version of yourself. You are, I had notes, of course. You are in control of your life. And I think that's something that we need to keep in mind. You are in control of your life, no one else. And I'm going to say this with every bone and heartbeat and passion. If somebody else is in control of your life, it is time to walk the F away from them. Yes, I am married, but my husband does not make decisions for me. Do I talk to him about certain things? Absolutely. Do I take his opinion to heart? Absolutely. But no one else is in control of your life. You get to choose where you go. You get to choose if you're going to show up every single day, whether it's in your life, whether it's in your marriage, whether it's in your friendships, whether it's in your Beachbody business, whether it's in your everyday job. You choose if you are going to show up. You. And this is something that they said during the training, and I was like, damn. If you are the problem, if you're the problem of why you're not showing up every single day, and you can relate this to anything, you can relate it to relationships, you can relate it to life, you can relate it to the business, you can relate it to anything. But if you are not showing up every single day to whatever it is, you are the problem. And guess what? You are also the solution. You are the solution on how to fix that problem. Now, I'm not going to give away all the bits that I got from the training because I paid some good money to be there. But one of the things that we talked about, is living, owning your past. So often we just want to shove our past in the past and we don't want to deal with it. And I do that when it comes to certain things. And I'm going to start working through it, whether it's journaling, whether it's talking to people, whatever it may be. But you need to own your past. And if your past is the problem of why you can't show up every day, you need to figure it the F out and you need to become the solution to that problem. No one else can become the solution. You have to be the person. This was a quote that was in our workbook. It was filled with so many quotes. But I refuse to live as half of myself because other people can't handle all of me. And maybe this quote's not in the right part of the slide. I don't really care. But it's so true. I see too many coaches filtering themselves. I see too many coaches, well, I don't want to share my Insta stories because I'm afraid of what others are going to think. Who cares? I see too many coaches saying, well, I don't want to share that sweaty selfie because what if so-and-so doesn't cheer me on? Well, you don't need so-and-so in your life. You don't need Sharon in your life. You can say peace out to Sharon, but you shouldn't allow other people to let you only live half of yourself because they can't handle all of you. I know I'm a bit much sometimes. I know I can be. I spelled handle wrong. We're going to roll with it. But guess what? If you don't like me, that's okay. My feelings will not be hurt. Now, maybe 2 years ago, absolutely, when I was like a hardcore people person. But my feelings won't be hurt. I just really love this quote. All right, so talking about the past, guys, and I am going to talk about it in a Beachbody standpoint and a coaching standpoint because, and I mean this in a non-religious way, our team needs a come to Jesus moment because I don't know what's going on and I don't want to be the team that waits till summit. I'm going to wait till summit to get my motivation, which I have a slide about that. I'm going to wait to summit to find my passion again. I'm going to wait till X, Y, and Z or July 1st. No. You need to move on from the past. You missed a rank? So what? You missed Success Club last month? So what? You missed an income goal? Who gives a crap? Had a failing challenge group? Guess what? You're not alone. Failed at a past MLM, so you're afraid to do Beachbody? You and everybody else out there. You've had coaches quit. Congratulations, you're not the only coach. Had your upline quit. Congratulations, get over yourself. You're not the only coach that it's happened to. You have got to move on from these things right here on this screen or whatever it is that is holding you back from going all in into your business. And all in doesn't mean you're going to quit your job to do Beachbody full time. All in is whatever you want all in to be. But you have got to move on from these things. You have got to change your mindset. Your setback is the setup for your greatness. Guess what? I have not rank advanced since 2015. No, 2015 in my main CBC. That was 4 years ago, guys. 4 years ago. Every single year on my vision board is to hit 5-star in my first CBC. 4 years. Have I quit? Nope. Have I wanted to quit? Hell yeah. I mean, any coach that says they've never thought about quitting is full of crap. I was going to say, have I missed Success Club? But I haven't. I haven't missed in 64 months. Have I missed an income goal? Yep, I've had it on my vision board for 3 years now to hit 6 figures, and I have missed it every single year for the last 3 years. Have I had a failing challenge group? Yep, happened this year. Shut that down right away. Failed at a past business. I run multiple businesses, and I've had one of them completely hit the ground and fail miserably. Guess what? I get back up and I keep on moving along. Oops, go back. What'd I do? Hold on. Oops, nope. Sorry, I had to like mute somebody. Had coaches quit? I get a coach cancellation probably once a week. Had your upline quit? I haven't had that, but I've had things like that. These things are not things that should be holding you back. These should be your setback for your comeback. These should be setting you up to propel your business. You should be failing forward. You need to move on from the past. You need to quit caring that you didn't rank advance in time for Summit, that you missed Success Club last month, so you're not going to the party at Summit, that you maybe missed an income goal. Who cares? You need to move on from that. So now that we're moving on from the past, obviously you're not going to move on at this moment because it's going to take some work and you're going to have to do some searching and figure some out. But I want you to ask yourself, 10 years from now, is what you're doing right now going to help you get where you want to be in 10 years? And I want you to constantly think this in the back of your mind. I want you to put on a sticky note so you see it when you open up your computer. I want you to put on a sticky note so you see it in your planner when you open it up in the morning. I want you to put on a sticky note in multiple places, because we always think 1 year from now, 1 year from now, I'm going to be here. 1 year from now, I'm going to be diamond. What about 10 years from now? Is what you're doing in this very moment, well, maybe not in this moment because you're on a team call, but is what you did today going to help you get where you want to be in 10 years? If you're scrolling Insta stories and you haven't done a single thing on your business activity tracker, is that going to get where you want to be in 10 years? And maybe in 10 years from now, you don't see Beachbody in the big picture. Your goal isn't to quit Beachbody or to quit your job and do Beachbody full time. That is cool. But could your earnings from Beachbody help you be where you want to be in 10 years? Could your earnings from Beachbody help you travel, pay off debt, pay off your mortgage? Could those things help you in 10 years from now? So you need to ask yourself next time, am I doing what I need to be doing to get me? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. All right, glad I got your guys' attention back. I can't see anybody, so if you yawned, that was on you. I'm just saying. Okay, back to the call, and I'm probably gonna have to figure out where I was, so I'm really, really sorry. All right, so I want you to ask yourself this going further every single day, and this was kind of a wake-up call for me at the event, so which I'll talk about and I'll share at the end, but she had us map out our 10 goals that we want to achieve in the next, or 10 dreams that we want to achieve in the next 10 years. And then we had to pick the one that would get us there first. And she even said, which I really do believe in, but you can only complete one goal at a time. And you picked the goal that's going to get you to the next goal, that's going to get where you want to be in 10 years. You only get to live one life. So you have to decide if you're going to show up for that one life. And if you believe in reincarnation, that's cool. But guess what? You got to start that life on over. You're not just going to pick up where you left off. So you might as well make the best of this life that you're living right at this moment, that you have this gift. You have the privilege to be breathing right now. Is what you're doing right now going to help you get where you want to be in 10 years? All right, so if you watched my Insta stories yesterday morning, I talked about self-sabotage. And this goes in hand. I want to make sure I got the quote. This goes in hand with the next quote that's on the screen. And when I saw it, I looked over at Nicole and I said, I'm going to share that with the team page. So I'm going to share the slide and then I'll come back to this one. And this was by Trent Shelton. Stay loyal to what you said you were going to do long after the mood you said it has left you. I'm going to say that again. Stay loyal to what you said you were going to do long after the mood you set it in has left you? How many times have you gotten off a team call and you had your aha moment? You're like, that's it. Tomorrow, I'm starting my business activity tracker, and I want my chats to be lighting the F up if you have done something like this before. Or you said, Monday, I'm starting a brand new program, and I'm going to be proof of the product every single day. I'm going to share it on social media. Tomorrow, I'm going to start posting on my Insta stories every single day. Tomorrow, I'm going to start using those portion containers, and I'm going to go strong for 21 days. Tomorrow, I'm going to start using my planner. Tomorrow, I'm going to start following up. Tomorrow, I'm going to start showing up. And a week later, those words no longer mean anything. You've quit being proof of the product. You've quit sharing your workouts. You've quit filling out your BAT. You've quit portioning your containers because you think you know how much yellow is in a container, even though yellow shouldn't take up an entire part of your plate. You've quit drinking your Shakeology. You've quit posting on social media. Guess what you're doing? You are self-sabotaging yourself. I'm going to come back to that in a second. I want you to just keep reading this quote, take a picture, whatever you got to do with it. You are self-sabotaging yourself. So when I was in Minneapolis, I got up at 5:45 Friday and Saturday to get my workouts in. And then I get up at the butt crack of dawn to fly out on Sunday. And I told my husband, Bill, I said, if I can get up at a conference to get my workout in at 5:45 in the morning, there's no reason that I shouldn't be able to get up when I get home to do the things that I want to do first thing in the morning, because having a kiddo, it makes it hard sometimes. Just where I have 1 hour to myself to do whatever I need to do. I did it Monday. I did it Tuesday. I was up. Accountability, that's why it's on my Insta stories. And this morning, my alarm went off. I wear my watch to bed and my alarm went off, and I was like, you know what? It's okay. I don't have to do it today. I can sleep in today. I've done it 5 days in a row. One day won't hurt me. My mind already knew that I wasn't going to follow through with what I had said because I do it all the time. I'm constantly self-sabotaging myself. I'm going to go hardcore on my containers. I already self-sabotaged tonight. I had pizza. I'm going to go all in on my nutrition. When I say that, my mind already knows, girlfriend, you ain't going to follow through because you never follow through, because 2 days from now, you're going to be binge eating some ice cream, and I know damn well that you're not going to follow through. But that's cool. I got you for 2 days. That's the voice inside your head. When you say, you know what, this month I'm going to hit Success Club, and you say that every single month, and every single month comes or goes, you don't hit Success Club, before those words even leave your mouth, the voice in your head is already saying, it ain't going to happen, girlfriend. Like, that's cool, but you know you're not going to do the things that you need to do, and then you're going to tell yourself why it didn't happen. You are already self-sabotaging, and I see the chat blowing up, and I cannot wait to go and read through the chat. I know I'm not alone in this. I know every single person on this call or listening to the recording of this call has done this before. So this morning, when that voice in my head said you don't need to get up, you can sleep in this morning, I killed that voice. And there was a speaker. She said the same thing. I killed that voice. Guess what? We're creating that voice in our head. And guess what? You can kill it anytime you want to kill that negative voice in your head, and you get to start a brand new one. Instead, I said, nope. I made a commitment to myself, and I'm going to get out of bed, and I'm going to do my journaling for the morning. And I got out of bed. I got 10 minutes before my daughter woke up. So stay loyal to where you said you were going to do what you were going to do long after the mood set in has left you. Do not be the coach. And these are for my summit people who leave summit on fire. I'm going to be diamond by the end of the year. And before the end of the month has even ended, you have already checked out. Kill that voice in your head that is self-sabotaging yourself, and do the things you say you're going to do. Follow through. All right, I'm going to kind of move over for a second. And I should have put my slides. I talked about this on my Insta story. Y'all, I love you. I love each and every single person on our team and any coaches that are going to join our team. But if I hear one more coach tell me, I lost my motivation to work out, I lost my motivation to work the business, I lost my drive, I lost my desire. You didn't lose shit. You decided to walk away from it. You decided to walk away from your goals, your dreams. You decided to walk away from the possibilities of your future. You didn't lose anything. When you lose something, you can find it. You left it just sitting on a shelf. You didn't leave your motivation sitting on a shelf. You didn't leave your drive sitting on a shelf. You literally just said, you know what? You look good right there. I'm going to walk away from you and I'll come back when I'm ready. You chose to walk away from it. Nobody else made that decision but you. And you need to figure out why you're doing this on repeat. I know there are people on our team. I can count on them every other couple months. I fell off, but I'm back. All right, I'll see you in a couple months. I fell off, but I'm back. Without a doubt, you need to decide, why do you keep walking away? It goes back to the whole self-sabotage. You are self-sabotaging yourself. You're talking yourself out of it before you even give it a chance. You walked away from it. Now you have to make the decision. Are you going to walk back to it and keep it? How many times have I told you guys, if you put a declaration, is that the right word? We're going to go with that, on your Facebook, telling your people, that's it, I'm doing a program, I'm starting over. Well, golly geez, you better freaking do it and show up every single day. Because if you keep being the coach that walks away, no one's ever going to trust you. No one's ever going to want to join you. No one's going to want to join you as a coach or as a challenger because they can't believe you. Because if you can't stick with it, how are you going to stick with them? You've got to quit self-sabotaging yourself, guys, okay? Oh, hey, look, I had another slide. This is clearly, I should have paid attention to my slides. So I'm going to run through this really quickly. You say you're going to finish your program and then you don't. You say you're going to follow the containers and then you don't. You're going to hit Success Club. You're going to do your vital behaviors. You're going to track your business. You're going to follow up. If you say you're going to do these things, then you need to do them. And you need to do them even in the moments that you don't want to do them. Even in the moments that you don't want to show up because you don't feel like it. Because somebody put you in a bad mood. Nobody put you in a bad mood. You chose to put yourself in that mood. You chose to allow them to have that energy over you. Do it. And until you just start doing it, that voice in your head, it's going to keep self-sabotaging you. It's going to keep saying to you, it's okay. You don't have to do it today. It's okay. You don't have to send your invites today. It's okay if you miss a workout today. Or my favorite, a week before the end of the month. It's okay if you don't hit Success Club. You got next month. Kill that voice and do the things that you need to do. All right, I think I only have 2 more slides. Oh, this is my last slide, and then I will open it up. I'll share something with you, and then I'll open up to any questions and read through the chat. Anything I say with this slide, I mean with the most like up love and whatever, because I have fired success partners in the past. First off, this goes on social media. This goes on Facebook. This goes with friends in your life. If they do not fuel you, unfollow them. If somebody's Insta stories aggravate you, unfollow them. If they don't inspire you, make you laugh, make you smile, give you value, something, unfollow them. You are in control of the people that you surround yourself around. Obviously, maybe not so much at work because you can't probably like fire people unless you're the boss. But when it comes to social media, unfollow them. If you are the most motivated person in your circle, you need a new circle. Yep, I said that. If you are the most motivated person in your circle, you need a new circle. You need to surround yourself with people. They don't necessarily have to have the same goals as you, but they got to be motivated to do better, be better. They've got to be motivated to go after things. If you're a success partner, isn't doing the things they need to be doing, they're not a success partner. They are just dragging you down. And if you don't know what a success partner is, it's like another coach, whether it's on your team, on like our team, or whether they're a part of another team where you guys bounce ideas off of each other, and you just like lean on one another, not vent, but lean on one another. But if they're not doing the things that they need to be doing, if they're not being proof of the product, if they're not showing up every single day, if they're not filling out their BAT, they're not a success partner. They're just dragging you down, and soon you're going to follow in those footsteps. It's okay to fire a success partner. I've done it for a couple where I say, hey, we're just not on the same page, and that's cool. I will still support you, but I've got to go find somebody that wants this just as bad as I do. Somebody that has the same goals as I do. No one is going to care more about your dreams than you. Let me say that again. No one is going to care more about your dreams than you. You need to show up every single day. You need to show up for yourself. You need to show up for your dreams. You need to show up for your goals. You need to show up for yourself. And for my mamas out there, if you're not showing up for yourself, show up for your kids. If you can't show up for yourself that day, I keep pulling up my BAT, but I don't have it. It's up there. If you can't do your invites, if you can't do your workout, show up for those kiddos. Show up for those future kiddos. Show up for what, if you got to find something else to show up for, if whether it's Frank, your dog, Sally, your fish, I don't care what it is, show up for them. You are the only person that's going to care the most about your dreams. No one else is going to care about them more than you. So you have got to show up. You have got to show up on the days you don't want to. And lean on other people. Emily and I were talking last week. Every single day, she's been sending me her BAT. I don't have to prompt her. I should never have to prompt anybody that wants to do it on their own. And it's helping her show up every single day because she knows that she's got not necessarily answer to me, but she's like, shit, I had to go show this to Ashley, so I better do my stuff. You got to show up every single day, even on the days. Are you guys ready? Because that's about to happen. I better see hands in the air. Teresa, don't make us do this again. Okay, thank you. All right. I'm going to tell you guys about something that I am doing, and then I'm going to go through the chat, and then I'm going to open it up. I'm done giving my come to Jesus moment. Okay, so a couple of things. One, if you did not look into this Rise Up planner, look into it. I know Kayla got one. Ember got some that she sent to Nicole. It's $20 on Amazon, guys. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It's just been easy for me to scribble. It's inexpensive, and it's my working planner. It's chunky, but it's worth it. The second thing, so you don't have to get like a fancy journal or anything like this. It's not even a journal. So does anybody have the Start Today journal from Rachel Hollis besides me and Jenny? Okay, so you don't have to get this. You can get whatever you want. So the whole point of this, and it's not, like I said, it's not a journal, but so we had to map out our 10 dreams, 10 dreams for 10 years from now, where we wanted our life to be 10 years from now, because it's easy to think a year from now, but it's hard to look at that like long-term picture. So we mapped them out, and every single day, well, I've done it 3 days in a row, and I did it wrong for the first 3 days. So that's cool. I finally learned how to do it correctly today. I know. I should have read. I know, guys. I know. Don't you all love me? So the first thing you do is you list 5 things that you're grateful for. And Rachel talked about this. We're on a first name basis. Her and I are BFFs. She doesn't know it yet, but we're BFFs. And she even said, like, it's easy for you to find 5 things to complain about. How many of you could think of 5 things to complain about right now? And do not lie to me. How many? Everybody's hand should be raised. Every single person. Without overthinking it, how many of you could think of 5 things to be grateful for right now? If I asked you for 5 things, yeah, about half of you. It's easy to think of the things that we can complain about, but it's hard to think about the things that we can be grateful for. So every single day, and if you do something like this, I think the journals are like $25, so they are kind of pricey, but I think you get a long time out of them. I list 5 things that I'm grateful for every single day. This morning it was sunshine because I haven't had any in Ohio in like 5 long years. That my office is 100 feet away from my bedroom because homegirl came looking like a mess out of bed this morning. The power of social media, because I woke up to some really awesome messages. My amazing in-laws, because I keep going over our data and they don't want to kick me off their plan. And then I said my supportive husband. Yesterday, a comfy bed because I was tired. Evelyn sleeping through the night. Like, it doesn't have to be these like huge, insightful things. Like, it's just 5 simple things that you're grateful for. On Monday, it was for dry shampoo. And it's the truth because I hadn't washed my hair in 4 long days. So things like that. And then this is where I went wrong. It says 10 dreams I made happen. I really should have read the rules in the very beginning, but I was like, oh, I just came back from a conference. Like, I know what I'm doing. I didn't know what I'm doing. Those goals that you come up with, you write them as if they've already happened. So every single day, it's a reminder and you're looking at the dreams that you are going after. And then you write the one goal that you're going to achieve first. And I'm gonna put myself out there. Bill laughed at one of mine. I didn't think that was very supportive. But I'm gonna share my 10 goals. And this is gonna be an exercise. So y'all write down what you need to write down. And I will take a screenshot of everybody that's on this call. And I will make sure that you guys, you can send them to me. You can post them to the team page. You can just send them a screenshot and blur them out. I don't care what you do, but I want to know that you did them. Okay. 10 dreams that you're going to make happen in the next 10 years. And it took me a while and I changed mine. So I'll share you guys the first ones that I came up with and then what I changed into after I thought. Okay. So the first ones I had was to be 100% debt free. So that's paying off the house and bill student loans. Forward fit with 2,000 coaches. Now this isn't 10 years, guys. Okay. This isn't in the next year, the next 5 years. This isn't 10 years. 6 figures yearly for PME and LME, a vacation home in Hilton Head. And again, some of these things have changed. Be the best wife and mom that I can be. Run a full marathon. I write a mother effing book. Have a thriving and value-filled social media. Be a training speaker at Summit. And a yearly vacation to a new place with family. Now, mind you, we were coming up with these at the conference. Like literally, she gave us like 5 minutes. She's like, come up with dreams. So I got home and I had more time to think about them. So these are my 10 goals. And the whole point of this is that you either change them as things happen, like you want to be able to cross one off, or maybe things change and just your goals change. So my new 10 goals are 100% debt free. And some of these you'll notice are still on here. Forward Fit has 2,000 coaches, run a full marathon. Instead of being the best, put it to be an exceptional mother and a wife. And Rachel talked about this and she's like, how will you be this? You'll never be this, but it should always be a goal that you're going after. Like it seems like such a silly thing to write down, but it's true. Like that is my dream, to be an exceptional wife and an exceptional mom. Have 50K in our savings, make $10,000 per month. 6 figures per year for PME LME. I put write a book. Bill thought it was funny. He thought it was hilarious. He's like, you don't even read? I'm like, you don't have to read to write a book. You just write a book. I'm like, thanks, honey. I'm going to show him. 10-star diamond. And then I did switch to 50,000 followers on social media. And the reason I put a number to it, because if I have a thriving, value-filled social media, my social media account should be growing. And now that I think about it, like in 10 years, I really hope I have like 12,000 more followers, but then I'll be able to cross off a goal and put on a new one. So, and then the whole point is that you pick one of these to work on. What one goal is going to get you to the next goal? So for me, the one that I am working on, cool, I didn't write it down this year. The one that I am working on right now is 50,000 followers on social media, because that will help me get to 10-star, because I'll bring on new coaches, right? I'll bring on new challengers. That'll help me get to having 10K per month. How? Commissions, new sales, team growing. That'll help me get to $50,000 in my savings. How? Because I'm making $10,000 a month. So you see how like some of these goals will happen because other dreams are happening at the same time. So this is what I've been doing every single morning. It's not journaling. I'm just writing down 5 things that I'm grateful for, my 10 goals. So every single morning, I have to look at what I am working for every single day. That what is my reminder of why I am showing up today and why I am giving it everything that I've got. And that's the other thing real quick, and then I'll read through the chats and open up. That planner I told you guys about, it's called, like, again, it's called Rise Up. It's by a top 10 coach. Like, it's very business oriented, which I like. But every week you write your top 3 yearly goals, your top 3 monthly goals, and your top 3 weekly goals. So you have to look at your goals every single week when you're opening up your planner. And the week before, when you go to the next week, you're like, shit, I have the same weekly goal last week. That means I didn't do what I was supposed to do, or what do I need to focus on this week? So if you haven't checked out that planner, guys, check out that planner. Okay, I'm going to read through the chats. Does anybody have any questions? If you do, you can put them in the chat bar. You can unmute yourself. Any takeaways you got? And I don't want to hear, oh, I had an aha moment. Remember that quote. I hope you took a picture of it to keep where it said about the words and the moments that you feel. But if anybody has anything to say, and then I'm going to go through the chats real quick, guys. Or if nobody has something to say, somebody have anything to say? Okay, nobody has anything to say. Scare the shit out of me. Me too. Amen, amen, amen. I don't know what we're amemming about, but amen. Guilty of that. Wow, so true. Many times, absolutely. I think it's no questions. I think we're just like talking through the chat. Yes, the freaking containers. I know. Oh yeah, so Emily said that she's been sending to me every single one. And y'all, you can send your tracking to me, and Emily can vouch. I may not reply back to you. It doesn't mean I'm not looking at it. But you don't need my validation.
Yeah, the point is not for her to be like I don't need a response from her. I just need to send it, to have the pressure to do it. And right, and maybe if I wanted, I could say, all right, let's look back, and we could sit down and actually look at it and say, okay, are these my goals? But the point isn't to for her to be like, you did shitty or you did phenomenal. It's just the accountability that I'm getting it done and doing the things and tracking the things.
And I know that Emily doesn't need my validation, which I love. Like, I read it. I usually send her like a heck yeah or way to go. That way, because I just feel weird when I don't reply to a text message. But if you need to do that, send it my way, y'all. Just don't expect a validation, okay? I'm not here hitting pats on the back for you doing what you need to be doing, because you need to be doing what you need to be doing, all right? Kill that voice. Kill that voice. Yes, exactly, Ember. Ember, not this year. Guilty, self-sabotage. Need a new circle. Y'all, your circle is here, guys. It's the people on this call tonight. Surround yourself with people on this call. If you need a kick in the butt, post the team page and be like, hey, does anybody want to jump on? You one person will want to jump on with you, unless it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. Then maybe not so much. Dance party time. Emily, I will send you pictures. I'm gonna get when I paid. I need pictures. Okay, I'll post pictures on the inside, guys. I have the Start Today journal, but I have not started it. I'm gonna say your name wrong. Ilsa. Did you get off the call? Is it Ilsa? Did I say it right? Yes. Start it. You don't need a Monday. You don't need the first. You just need to start it. I think you need the book. Call your mother effing book. Yes. Goals and dreams. Okay. Woo! I got through everything. Okay. I hope this call helped. I loved the conference. I absolutely loved it. I actually asked my husband if I could go to the business one in November, but we're just traveling too much this year to do it. But y'all, this is your business. You have to take ownership of it. You have to take ownership of your goals, of your life, of what you want to accomplish. I don't want the end of 2019 to come and be like, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have completed this more. I wish I would have had ranked advance. I wish I would have hit Success Club. Don't wish for it. Freaking do the work. Do the work and make the things happen. So I'm going to leave you guys with a song. If you want to jump off, that's totally cool. And I know it's not the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So they played this song at the conference, and I want you guys to listen to the words, and I'll put who sings it in the thing. I love music. Again, Rachel and I are BFFs. She doesn't even know it yet. And she's a big believer in music too. I just think music is therapeutic and it helps and it does all the things. So I'm going to play the song for you guys, and then if you have any questions throughout it, and then we'll just jump off immediately after, and I will post pictures of the planner within the group. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Here we go.
I believe if I knew where I was going, I'd lose my way. I believe that the words that I told you are not your grave. I know that we are not the weight of all our memories. I believe in the things that I am afraid to say. Hold on, hold on. I believe in the lost possibilities you can't see. And I believe that the darkness reminds us where light can be. I know that your heart is still beating, beating, darling. I believe that you found so you would lay next to me. Yes, I've been where you are before, and I have felt the pain of losing who you are. And I have died so many times, but I am still alive. I believe that tomorrow is stronger than yesterday. And I believe that your head is the only thing in your way. I wish that you could see your scars turn into beauty. I believe that today it's okay to be not okay. Hold on, hold on. 'Cause I've been where you are before, and I have felt the pain of losing who you are. And I have died so many times, but I'm still alive. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning. This is not the end of me, this is the beginning.
All right, y'all. I love you guys. Get out there. You guys got this. You guys freaking got this. Love you guys. See you guys next week. Good night, guys.